2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Okay.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Right down.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Go lay down there. Go lay down. We're doing okay. Go lay down.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2 they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they'll actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now, let's go to that play.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. And able to find Alan Lazard. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Ryan. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To throw is Ryan. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now. On 3rd down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see
What I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have this early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I already fucked up that much.
Ryan escapes the sack.
I don't see anybody open. Oh.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to get him for a loss of about 3.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
Apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Ryan gets it to his tight end, Hooper, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ochena Nwosu in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They run it here with Gordon. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trubisky now to throw on third down. And Robinson with a big catch. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky.
That is not what I wanted him to
Brings
do.
it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I did not want him to jump up like
27 yards there, a 1st down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Am I like behind?
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I can't.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now Gordon on first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. On second down, it's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
He did.
Throwing again. Ryan. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight. And this one is going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on the first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, but it's overtime, and it was first possession, so a field goal wouldn't end the game.
This is Gordon.
And it was like first down.
You're even scared of
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game,
all right,
that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
We just got to get in the field goal range.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Do not put that black magic on.
Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Put that black magic on me, Ricky Bobby.
Widen their lead. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30.
Sorry, I have to do it, Mac.
10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Oh, good.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
What? Showboated?
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Yeah, you never scored again.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Ryan. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Wait, why is the ball all the way back there? Weren't they a lot closer?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Ryan. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be
incomplete. You only had to get 10
incomplete.
yards to make it go
Didn't have
away.
a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd
I
and
did
10.
get 10 yards. This is bullshit. Max cheating.
To throw again. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Should not make you run a snap.
Again, Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, but he fell forward. He got to push forward.
To throw again is Ryan. And he'll find Hall. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to run. This is caught inside the 15. 27 yards there, a first down.
God forbid I have more than a second to throw the ball.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Ryan will throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are back within a single score. Point after try forthcoming.
Wait a minute.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
He was past the line. He got pushed back behind it.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Progress. That's a first down.
Stop me out of bounds. You're reading my strategy. Yes.
The Charger drive about to get going. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture.
Really?
So
are you kidding me?
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff?
There's an angle where you
made sure to
see
let
him
us know.
fall.
We know
He
where we
lands
are
on
right
top
now,
of Dwelly,
but
and
the
then gets
playoffs don't
pushed
start
back
tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
18.
Here's Gordon. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, your hair doesn't get voluminous enough.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Badgley now to kick this one away.
Missed it.
Wait,
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I like this.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I can't
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up. And this is
your receiver.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Allen Robinson. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
You can go for 2. I'm sure. Oh, okay. You're not go for 2.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Now remember, still time. They can elect to kick it now from back at the 20.
You have to know what you have mentally from your kicker because the extra points have stressed these guys out
okay,
all across the league.
But
I think at this stage of the game, I tried him out there and try it from the 20.
Well, he has mossed 2 of my defenders now.
Badgley on for the extra point.
And he didn't even have the decency to fall down.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
All right, fuck you. Just coming back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? It got his man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 55 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
I'm waiting for it to stop.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Incomplete.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Punt that shit.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Sorry. Oh, wait, I already picked the play. Why am I still sitting here? Why are you covering not Lazardi on the wrong side?
They'll run on first down. Freeman. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
All right, Jimmy. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get back in the field goal
on
range.
2nd and 9. Ryan.
And
the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on football.
And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
I can hear him when he screams in the background of Mike.
That no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
God damn it. What is this, Pettis? Apparently,
the Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And then
when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle was made by Jolie Ebuniwe.
Dismantled. It's a tie game. Dismantled. This asshole.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, hey, you've completed 2 bombs already.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky.
I didn't have it on play ball.
They're able to widen their lead.
I was hitting square.
So on
I'm
3rd
scared.
and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Oh, my God. I would too. This is funny.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now it's Ryan. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
You see what your defense is doing to you? You can't just let them have
we
this.
see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Oh, God.
Just not.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Why are you so mean to me?
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Bucket.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and unable to connect, incomplete.
Anyone explain that to me?
They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
By 30 yards.
Deep ball there, they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Like his superstar ability.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sit up! 180! Here we go. 18.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
Oops, that's not who I wanted.
There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 50.
Come here.
At the 30.
Come back.
Past the 20.
Come back.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Melvin Gordon, 88 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly.
Right? He tried to miss
Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, well.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Hurdle.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Yes. Yes, it is.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Okay.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Stop cheating. Stop cheating.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Ryan now off the bootleg. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Now it's Ryan.
Touchdown.
Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw. Freeman. They'll roll him out right.
Lazard needs a touchdown.
And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. Right. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
All right, let him catch his breath. Let him catch his breath.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And this one is right down Broadway. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit.
Now a hit and a loose football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
By the way, Mac, Neal is on kick return.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
No, not this year.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Talk a lot of shit for a team that's barely over 500 there, Ginger.
He isn't 500, is he?
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
Yeah, great tackle.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Robinson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. They come out here in the eye. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deidrin Sanat with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. A toss play, Gordon. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't tell him that.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Ryan. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Where's the switch at when I need it?
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on football.
Just let me have my fun.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Ryan.
Yeah. I let you score.
It's a second safety in this ball game. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters.
Whoa,
and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
An Indian deal?
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
I thought you were mad.
The Charger drive about to get going. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm trying. You didn't let me do it.
On the ground.
Okay, he died.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Well, they pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now.
You have to give him one. Give him a one-on-one. That's all I request.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Yep. I'll be accused of stat padding. Even though you completely ruined my
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
He's got a man complete.
Yes.
And some room to roam now.
Yes. No.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points. So they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer.
325 total yards. You wouldn't think he'd have 250. Only 294 passing yards. But he's literally... It is.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They're definitely mostly for him. But I think I might have gotten
catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Maybe. Too sick to fuck. Not even close. I'm up 20 yards. I am 20 yards too high, Mac. Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, second down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
yeah,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. Third down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to a first down.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
So it turns out I don't have a bubble screen. I'm gonna run. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run a hook.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Apparently not. Like a drag out, you mean? I'm just trying to take away yards.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Throwing again. Ryan. He's got the hook up to Lazard. A huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
I didn't know he was above it.
For that one. It's not often you see a completed pass lose that kind of yardage.
Pass. I wouldn't kneel it down. Actually, I would just run half like that.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
What?
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
25.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee.
What? A kneel? I am running the clock out. That was 4th down? Oh my god, I didn't know.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
I didn't.
And they will take a knee here.
I thought it was 3rd down. I just asked for a 1-on-1. I didn't know he was
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Suck it. I can't hear him, but I can hear him in the background. Oh. See, people say I cheated, but I think you cheated because Trubisky is 10 for 11 for 300 yards, and that's just not realistic. Holy shit. He had like 200 yards.
Is there one specific
How many y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride.
Oh no, this is unfair. I gave Yana and Neal an upgrade and he changed to the Chargers.
You will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. You gotta ride, never tie. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They play the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
You stole my will play Madden.
Lace up the shoes, chase W. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab them. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to go up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team. Shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Show don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They play the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the
Broncos guy.
Now what I
played him.
Lace up the shoes,
And then Puppy.
chase W's. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
It doesn't matter. Have you seen this tailspin? The receivers were mean.
I played Terry. I played Tesla and Terry back to back. Yeah.
You played me first. I started this role.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound.
I'm leaving my division.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through.
Don't even
Pack
care.
everybody new, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be
I need to
soon.
change my
Phone
pass,
gotta be
my
off
pass,
each store,
my
got blocks, I
playbook.
got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a cruise.
That was the longest game of my season.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same.
That catch at the end was Lazard's longest catch of my entire offense's longest play this season.
Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
Are you not winning in sacks with Boza yet?
Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. Everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want
let
it
you
now.
live
Right pocket got euros.
another
Left
day.
pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Admittance is the first step.
It's not good for you guys though. You lose your first tough game of the year.
It went to overtime. It's not like we just went and got fucking crushed.
No. So you guys, realistically, both of your teams should have lost after those performances. There were so many missed opportunities. It was one of those games.
I ain't terribly broken up about it. It is what it is.
Your receivers dropped so many passes.
Receivers dropped a lot of passes, and fucking Clowney made an absolute mockery of our fucking tackles.
And don't forget Jimmy ate butter before the game. Butter popcorn. When the money go, you don't slap that's fast to the money low. I'm a ground man when it come back. I'ma give back my bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit.
Was rough, but again, it is what it is. No moral victories in the NFL.
It's the money, I'm like 10-fold. That's gonna make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?